What's up, y'all? Welcome to Season 2. I'm your boy, One Kind from the Lecture Boys, and you're tuning into Bring It On, and I'm representing Korea. Let's check out the other contestants. Yeah.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hi, I'm Todd Sample from the United States.
Hi guys, I'm Sam Carter from Fly.
Здравствуйте.
Bravo.
Salut!
Namaste! Hey! Woo!
In Canada, and right now, it's time to bring it on.
مرحبا.
We're back with the second season of Global Presentation Show Bring It On.
It's fun.
Educational.
Variety. Bring It On Season 2 starts now.
Stay
Welcome to the Global Presentation Show Bring It On. I'm your hostess, Shin Ayong. We have a brand new studio. We have new faces. It's a whole new season. In the previous season, we had foreigners living in Korea introduce uniquely Korean items to our viewers. This season, we are bringing the world to you. We have 12 different contestants, all representing different countries. So it's your chance to sit back and learn about different cultures. I'm sure you can't wait to get started, so let's get the show on the road. First and foremost, let's meet the panel of judges who will be joining us this season. I am happy to introduce Brian of Fly to the Sky. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Please say hi to our viewers.
Hello, viewers at home and all over the world. I'm glad to be here to be a judge. I'll do my best to judge, and I'm going to be very, very raw today. Yes.
Ooh, we like raw on Bring It On. And at the risk of sounding like a total groupie, I used to be a huge fan of Fly to the Sky.
See, I don't like that term. You used to be.
Okay,
so,
I still am.
Okay, good.
Like the song, what's that song? 한 번만 내
Missing you.
맘을 들어줘. Can you sing along?
With it's different keys, but 한 번만 내 맘을 들어줘. Every day, every night, I am missing you.
Ooh. Right? Am I right?
I always say that's Juani's job, all the crazy ad-libs and stuff, yes.
Yes, we are so happy to have you here. Did you watch the first season of Bring It On?
Unfortunately, I haven't seen any episodes, so I'm kind of nervous. I heard about the show. I heard that they had a really hot hostess on the show, so that's why I came here today.
I love the start of this season. Okay, it's so good to have you here. And next we have Taru Salminen from Finland, who is also a goodwill ambassador for the Korean language. Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes, please say hi to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. I'm really looking forward to the show because I love traveling. I'm really interested in different cultures and countries. So,
And we would also be learning about Finland from you.
yes, of course.
Okay,
yes.
looking forward to your participation. And next to Taru, we have a familiar face, Season 1 champion, Amy. Hi. Wow, you're back for the second season.
I am back, and I love that I am here to be a judge, and I get to see what you guys have in store for me. After I won the first season, I know exactly what I'm looking for, so y'all better bring it on.
Wow. Okay, and next to Amy, we have John, last season's runner-up. Hi, welcome back, John. John from Germany.
Hi, I'm very glad to be back for the second season, and yeah, I mean, after a very hard first season, I know exactly, like Amy said, what I'm gonna look for, and you better be ready, and yeah.
We have 4 very qualified judges, so we look to them to be objective and just, okay? Okay, now it's time to meet the contestants. We have 12 contestants, and 3 will be presenting today. So today, One Kind, Adolphe, and Ina will be presenting. One Kind will be representing Korea, Adolphe, Rwanda, and Ina, Russia. So welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey.
So we have representatives from Rwanda and Russia and Korea. Ina, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Ina Maslova, and I was born in Russia, but I lived in Korea for 19 years. So
19
Wow.
Yeah, I fall in love with this country, so I'm staying here. But still, I would like to tell you more about Russia. And,
Right.
you know,
What made you fall in love with Korea?
everything. Come on. Service is like the best service in the world. It's really fast. You know, food is amazing. Food is amazing. Yes, and I have really handsome Korean husband.
Oh, right.
That's what it is.
Married to a Korean guy and settled down in Korea. And next up, we have Adolphe representing Rwanda. Hello, Adolphe. I like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Adolphe, as Joe was saying. I'm a student at Seoul National University, majoring in electrical and computer engineering, and I'm here representing Rwanda, a very nice country that you're gonna see soon. Okay, thank you.
Wow. And next up, we have our beloved One Kind. One Kind. Oh gosh, what would we do without you?
I just want to say it's truly an honor to be part of second season. Not only that, to be able to represent this the most beautiful country in the world, Korea. So, yeah. And for you guys that don't know me, I'm in a group called Lecture Boys, and my name is One Kind. And I'm so glad to be part of this show where not only I can talk about Korean culture, but I can also learn about other countries' culture. And I'm ready to bring it on.
Right. So we've met the three presenters that will be presenting today. Let's meet the other contestants who are among us in the studio audience. Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, since this is our first episode, we're going to take some time to get to know you guys. So please tell us a little bit about yourself, starting from Jesse.
That was technically third place, and sitting here, it stings a little bit, to be honest.
My name is Shaima, and I'm from Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Hi everyone, my name is Abigail. I'm from Paraguay, South America.
Hi everybody, my name is Marianne. I'm from France.
Namaste. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal. My name is Gambir Manshrestha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Todd Sample, and I'm here representing the United States.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sena from Turkey. I think everybody know about Turkey. I want to tell you something else about Turkey.
So great to have so many international contestants in our studio. So I'm sure our viewers can't wait to get the presentation started. But first things first, let's find out how the competition actually works.
Here are the rules. Only one presenter will be crowned the champion. 12 presenters. Each week, a team of 3 will present their items. Third place of each team will compete in the redemption round. The winner of the redemption round then joins in the competition. After the redemption round, the presenter coming in last in each episode will be eliminated. In the 12th episode, the final 2 will duke it out for the grand prize. There can be only one winner.
All right, it's time to bring it on. But before we start the presentation, since this is a global talk show, let's take some time to learn about our contestants' home country. Starting with you, Adolphe. You're from Rwanda. Please tell us a little bit more about your home country.
Rwanda is a small country, but not a small people. That's what I want to say. Rwanda is a country that is very clean when you come to Africa or compare with other countries, very, very clean. Rwanda is a country that can be visited because the tourism there is very amazing. It's very, very amazing in Africa, where like most of 1/2 of all the worldwide gorillas, it's in Rwanda. So I would like to invite you to come and visit Rwanda. Thank you.
Next, Ina, you're from Russia.
Yes.
Is there a certain stereotype about Russia in Korea that you would like to clarify?
Well, actually, there are a few.
Just one.
Just one is that we have 4 seasons. In Korea, when I say that, people do not believe. They think about Russia, then it is called Siberia, and it's winter the whole year. No, even in Siberia we have summer, so we do have 4 seasons.
4 seasons in Russia. Okay,
Yep.
that's a fun fact that I personally did not realize, because I think I was under the stereotype that Russia is always cold too. So thank you for sharing that bit of information with us, Ina. And one kind, you were representing Korea.
I am. I got to say Korea is a beautiful country, and it's known for beautiful people, beautiful food. And one thing that's putting Korea on the map, I would say, is K-pop. So I think K-pop is putting a huge advance to our country, and I'm so proud to be talking about Korea. And one thing I like about Korea is Chung.
Chung.
Yeah.
How would that translate into English?
So if I would have to translate that into English, it would be like a special connection you get when communicating with the Korean people.
Right, and also our show Bring It On, because we have a lot of foreign viewers saying that they are learning so much about Korea through this show. So this is a global talk show, and we have so much to learn from each other. So I've prepared a special quiz to do just that. It's time for Bring It On Global Talk. It's very easy to assume certain things or be caught in certain stereotypes. So let's get the facts straight. Let's find out how much you really know about the 3 countries. Koreans are always saying blank. Let's see, Amy.
Bali.
Bali, which means?
Fast, hurry, hurry.
Hurry, hurry. Do Koreans really say that? Yeah. Brian, yes.
Koreans are always saying, "What's your blood type?"
What's your blood type? Yes, exactly. We get that a lot. What is it with the blood types?
It's your personality, your characteristics, all that stuff, but none of it's ever right with me. Like I tell them, like, oh, I'm blood type A. Oh, so you're sensitive? You cry a lot? I'm like, I hate you right now, you know?
Okay, so we have, yes.
Ask like 밥 먹었어?
밥 먹었어. Did you eat?
A
I'll
clue?
give you the answer. We had really good choices, but the answer is?
Oh, Bali.
Quick, Amy got it. Yeah.
They're cheating. They have the script or
Cheating
something
what?
down here.
Cheating what? Jealous. You just jealous.
Woo. Okay, one kind, since you're representing Korea, would you please explain why this is a misconception?
Some Koreans, they say pali, but they don't mean it in a very negative way. Koreans are just passionate workers, hard workers. I think that's why we use that term a lot. Pali, quick.
Right.
So.
Couldn't have said it better
Yeah.
myself. Let's move on to the next question. Blank are at a disadvantage in Rwanda. If you guys know the answer, please raise your hand. Yes.
I think the Rwanda doesn't have a sea.
Oh,
The ocean
C
has
are at a disadvantage in Rwanda.
It's an African country.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? No. Think simple, guys. Simple. Simplify the population and you get 2 types of people. Okay.
Women.
Females.
Women are at a disadvantage in Rwanda. Okay, women are at a disadvantage in Rwanda.
Wow.
63.8% of politicians are women, and 51 out of 80 seats of the parliament are taken up by women in Rwanda.
Wow.
So that is pretty impressive in terms of gender equality. Yes, Taru.
How about breakfast? When you marry, do you expect your wife to prepare your breakfast, or it's a very, very important question. Yes.
Who takes care of breakfast at the Rwandan household?
Okay, so every gender is equal to another one, regardless you're male, regardless you're female. So you just have to discuss. You say, I may be the one to prepare breakfast. You're a man. A woman may say, I'm the one to prepare breakfast.
It's time to reveal today's presentation items, but we'll start with a little teaser. One kind, you have a box in front of you, and beneath it is your hint, right?
Yeah.
Could you please reveal it?
Before that, can I get a drum roll?
Woo!
There you go. Voila!
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that food?
So you guys know what this is, right? So basically, it's yakwa. If I translate this into English, like Korean traditional snacks, cookies, and it's very sweet.
Over here.
Yeah, I think I need a closer look. If you can just drop it right in front of...
Why don't you come over here?
Yeah. Oh.
Let me feed you.
I'm the one giving you a vote. You need to remember that.
And remember, this
Who
is
voted for you though?
This is a
Voted for you?
presentation show, not try to take people home show. What are y'all doing?
I just want the food, man.
Okay, moving on. Let's find out what Adolphe has prepared for us. Could you please unveil the clue? And guys, drum roll, please. Is that who I think it is?
It's a photo.
It's a photo of the President of the United States, right? Barack Obama.
I thought he has some roots in Kenya, but maybe are you going to introduce about his secret roots in Rwanda?
About the secret roots of Barack Obama, the President of the United States. Ooh, conspiracy, I like it. Anybody else?
Yeah, you are going to politics in Rwanda.
Politics in Rwanda. Are we close, Adolphe?
Not really.
Not really. Brian.
He's got a vacation spot.
He got a vacation spot in
Like a house and
Rwanda.
yeah. Maybe. Oh, look, he's smiling. You smiling? I got sun out of you.
Okay, just maybe one more guess.
The hairstyle is the same. Maybe that's African hairstyle.
Let's hold that thought and move on to Russia. Ina, could you please unveil your clue?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, what is that?
What is this?
Is it a fan?
How does you
it's
know?
birch. You
It's
know,
birch.
In the Finnish sauna, we always, make a kind of a bunch. Yeah. I just came back home. We had the Midsummer Festival, and we just, we're doing this all the time.
Yeah.
What do you use that for?
Sorry, I'm too excited to see that.
No, but the misconception is good for your health. It's
You eat
for
it?
circulation.
You eat
No. In the sauna,
Oh.
the circulation.
I think it sends off like a unique energy when you hit the person.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Well, it gives you more like you would not feel hurt, but you feel like relaxed.
Do you hit yourself with it?
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt.
Can you show us?
Somebody else.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
If you do it by
what
yourself,
she
it's kind
said.
of hard. So
Okay.
you go
Oh, you
just
have
like
to hit-
this.
If I was in the sauna, some random person came up to who hit me with that birch, I'd be like, "What's your problem? Let's take this outside." That's what I'd be like.
Okay, so please reveal your clue. What is your item? You've got all these people curious.
Well, actually, since birch is the symbol of Russia, I'm going to talk about symbol of Russia in my presentation.
Oh, symbol of Russia.
Yes.
What symbolizes
And
Russia?
It's the only thing that we have in Russia. Only Russia has it.
Oh, okay. So that would make for a very interesting presentation. Adolphe, what is your presentation item? We had all these creative guesses just floating around the studio.
Well, some of them they tried, but I'd like to ask you if you know in Korea, kimchi, what is the other thing, the food or drink that is most consumed?
Soju.
한약.
Like it's a drink. Okay, let me be clear.
Coffee, maybe.
She got it. She got
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Koreans love
So like
coffee.
today, I'm gonna be presenting about Rwandan coffee. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Barack Obama, the president of the United States, likes a particular brand of coffee that is in Rwanda. Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Okay. Next, representing Korea, one kind. What is your presentation
This
item?
is only a small portion of what I'm about to talk about today, and I want to talk about hansik, Korean food.
Korean traditional food.
Where are my bolts at? Yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about Korean food and just different types of Korean food.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a variety of topics. Before we begin, this is how the scoring system works. Panel 30%, studio audience 20%, bring it on application 30%, website 10%, final pitch 10%. The presenters will be ranked first, runner-up, and last place. If you're watching the studio recording live via the Arirang TV website or YouTube, please send us your comments and your votes. Now, before we start the presentations, let's find out who is leading the initial poll on our website and our application. Remember, viewers, you can swing things around with your participation. One click, one vote, and that's all it takes. So without further ado, let's start with the presentation. Each presentation will take 4 minutes and a Q&A session will follow. Second season, first presentation, we'll start with our very own One Kind.
Okay. All right, what's up, you guys? I'm One Kind from the Lecture Boys, and I'm proudly to represent Korea. And today we're going to be talking about a very hot topic. Guess what it is? Korean food, hansik. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what is hansik? Well, hansik is Korean food. It brings a unique food culture and traditional cuisine representing Korea, and it contains less meat than most traditional Western cuisine, and features a variety of fermented food, assorted side dishes, and rice. And it's really nutritious for you, and it's really healthy. And Korean food is becoming very popular day by day. And through hansik, you can witness a variety of tastes and colors. Now, I mentioned fermented food, and a popular fermented food of hansik is, what is this, you guys?
Kimchi!
Kimchi, and I don't know if you guys tasted kimchi, but kimchi is very delicious, hot, spicy, and it's very healthy for you. And it's, healthy for your body. Now, if you look at the next picture, you see lots of side dishes and a main dish. And I think that's the beauty of Korean food. Not only do you get one main dish, but you get lots of side dishes complementing the main dish, and you'll never get tired of it. And next, they did a quick survey on foreigners coming to Korea for vacation. What was their #1 favorite food? And if you look at the list, bibimbap came in first place with 34.8. And then second, bulgogi, samgyeopsal, chicken, and galbi. It's probably, some of your favorite food. As you can see, bibimbap came in first place. Now, what is bibimbap? Well, bibimbap is a very famous healthy food that's mixed with a variety of vegetables. If you look at the picture, you'll see spinach, carrots, and just bean sprouts, meat on top. And of course, you gotta have your rice, and you mix it all in together, and you have this delicious dish, bibimbap. All right, next we're gonna be seeing a very famous food festival in Jeonju City. It's called the Bibimbap Festival, and as you know, Jeonju is known for what?
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap. And this festival is where people from all around the country and all around the world come to participate and dig into this delicious bibimbap. As you can see, they prepared millions of bibimbap for just everyone that's attending this festival. Just by looking at it, you're like hungry, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Admit.
Yeah. Love me. All right. And K-food is becoming so popular. A lot of K-pop artists are talking about K-food in their songs. For example, this guy looks familiar. Lecture Boys, and then you have Jaeguk의 Idol, my boss right here, Brave Brothers, Big Star, Teen Top, J Park, and the list keeps going on and on. Well, to sum it up, if you want something that's pleasing to your taste bud, if you want to feel healthy, if you want to feel good about yourself, I recommend hansik Korean food, and I'm sure you will really, really enjoy it. And this is the end of my presentation, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Now that was a great presentation from One Kind. Let's move on to question and answer. If you guys have any questions for One Kind, and Amy, I think you do.
Yeah, I think kimchi obviously is a huge part of Korean food. And you mentioned that it was spicy, but a lot of people don't love spicy food. So
Right.
can you tell us about any varieties of kimchi,
Well,
or is it all spicy?
as you know, there is not only one type of kimchi, but different types of, kimchi. You have pa kimchi, bu kimchi, just gakdugi, just all different types. And depending on what restaurant you go to, there are some restaurants that make the kimchi really, really hot. And then there's other restaurants that make the kimchi to a point where you can really actually taste it and it's not too hot. So basically, kimchi is it's a very healthy food. It's a fermented food. Basically, what it is, it's cabbage, and it's left to sit out. Then it steeps for the sugar and carbs to boost up the bacteria once it enters your body, and it promotes great bacteria in your system, which promotes great immunity. Yeah, I did my research, I think. Yeah.
Of course, Koreans eat kimchi with everything.
Right.
But if you could choose only one food or whatever to go together with kimchi, what would you have together with kimchi?
Rice.
Rice.
Yeah, rice and kimchi. Yeah. Any food that, whatever restaurant that I go to, whether if it's eating meat or any type of vegetables, I gotta have my rice. I don't know if it's because of my dad, because he loves eating his rice with his side dishes. So I think rice and kimchi, then after that, you'll have, all these other delicious foods like samgyeopsal, kalbi, chicken, Amy's favorite. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just a quick question for you. So all the delicious foods that you talked about today, which one do you know how to make?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Ramen.
Ramen is not.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on.
I'm not a great
Is
cook.
ramen? Let's judge on this. Is
Hey,
ramen?
look, check it out. This presentation is not based on my cooking skills. I'm talking about Korean food.
I don't think it's traditional.
I wouldn't say traditional, but I would say it's that thing in Korea.
You have to answer wisely. This will affect your points.
Yeah. I don't know how to cook a lot of Korean food, but hopefully I'll meet that beautiful person if you're out there watching me. And maybe you can cook me some delicious Korean food.
Oh, so you're
Until
one of
then-
those people right now.
Yeah.
You make a girl cook all your food.
Until then, I'll do a lot of studying
Okay.
on my cooking.
All right, ladies
Yes.
out there.
Let's find out how One Kind's answer affected his votes. Now, it's time for the judges and the audience to decide whether they liked One Kind's presentation. And your vote becomes final on my count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
One Kind from Korea. And the results? Let's find out.
1. Oh, on the last minute. Wow, so Brian, what made you change your mind?
Well, I didn't change my mind. I kind of did like his presentation. It was very, I guess like One Kind has a very approachable attitude about himself. So it's
thank
easy
you.
to just listen to him because certain presentation givers and people who speak a lot sometimes say big words that people won't understand, or they're very, I guess, standoffish. But he had that, that boy next door, easy going, down to earth type attitude, which actually was easy for us to listen to.
Right, right.
I appreciate it.
And Taru, your light is not up.
She hates it.
Why is that?
I did like your presentation. Just the reason why I didn't, give you my vote today is that I think a lot of the audience watching this show are probably, fans of Korea. They are interested in Korea. They are probably already familiar with quite many things you are talking about. And I was thinking maybe it would be for the future better for you to introduce something really peculiar, like fermented skate, or like a soup made with chicken intestines, or well, that's maybe a little bit extreme, but or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
and then
All right.
and
I'm gonna give you something extreme next time. I promise.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I look
I'm gonna
forward
make
to
you
that.
feel
So
it.
there is a little split in opinion right now from the judges. Let's find out what the studio points are for One Kind. Now this is without the online votes, so guys, keep the votes coming. Next up, we have Adolphe representing Rwanda.
Hi everyone, my name is Adolphe, and I'm from Rwanda. I'm a student at Seoul National University, majoring electrical and computer engineering. So in here, I'm going to introduce to you a new and natural coffee made in a country, guess it, is the country that is called the Heart of Africa, a country of 1,000 hills. That's not any other coffee but Rwandan coffee. So here, this is a short drama showing how coffee is being served in the cafeterias, in the coffee shops, and any other places. So now, most of the people, they know Americano, they know any other different coffees, but they don't know really Rwandan coffee. You gotta see how good, how nice it is. Rwandan coffee is among the best coffees. Anyone who tasted Rwandan coffee, he continues tasting it because it's really nice. Rwandan coffee is really, really naturally made. This is a short video. It shows how Rwandan people, they're really committed to their work. So this is the coffee plantation and the factory. How coffee is prepared from the first zero step up to the step where it can be consumed by people. So this is in the factory trying to prepare the Rwandan coffee that can be consumed by we, the people. So if you drink coffee, you should know where does it come from. Which point, from 0 point does it come from, up to when I can consume it. So you know more. So as you can see, Rwanda has 4 volcanoes. So coffee is planted on a high mountain. It's a fertile soil, volcanic soil. So this is the coffee plantation. And as you can see on the right side, there is coffee cherries that are red. So when coffee gets ready to be harvested, it turns its color from green to red. So when it's red, it can be harvested. After being harvested, Rwandan coffee is totally different from other coffees. The way it is dried, after being harvested, it's peeled. After being peeled, it's washed so that it can be dried in a clean condition. So after being washed, it is then dried. Drying system is really spontaneous. We don't need any heater, we don't need any drying system, but our natural sun. It's the sun, so that enhances the sweetness to Rwandan coffee from the other coffees. As you can see, after the drying system, the dried coffee is then roasted. In roasting, we only need heat to roast coffee, so anyone can make coffee from 0.2 any other. So let's continue going on. So after roasting the coffee, this is step. The only step remaining is grinding the coffee. After grinding the coffee, you change it into the powder. So that powder can be used, use hot water and coffee maker to make a coffee. So I think everyone can make a coffee. And then for commercial uses, coffee is then packaged and can be used, and people can consume it as it's on the right side. I would like to invite everyone to taste Rwandan coffee so that you can feel how sweet it is, how good it is, how it's different from other coffees, because the election, the way it is made is natural, it's spontaneous election. So I can mention 3 remarks. Rwandan coffee has a very attractive and sweet smell. Rwandan coffee is delicious, and Rwandan coffee is naturally made because we don't need heaters or any other thing but our natural sun. So I would like to call all different countries. Rwandan coffee is sold in Europe and Africa and some countries in America. I would like to call all Arirang TV followers, viewers, to come to Rwanda and sell Rwandan coffee, for sure build the market. Also, coffee lovers, taste Rwandan coffee. You will do your things better with no stress. You will live with no stress because it's good for your brain. Thanks to Arirang TV followers. Rwanda loves you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Adolphe. We heard what Adolphe had to say. Let's take some questions.
Korea is a coffee-loving country, and there's an Indonesian coffee here called luwak, which is $500 a kilo, and Korea is the 2nd largest market for this coffee in the world. I'm wondering, can we buy Rwandan coffee in Korea?
Rwandan coffee in Korea, it's really rare. You cannot find it. That's why I was inviting countries to come to Rwanda and try to invest in the business so that they can sell to Korea. So for sure, those investors, they will build the market because it's very delicious.
Okay.
It's not here.
Thank you, Adolphe. Actually, I want to turn to our panel of judges. Nobody's light is up. Are you not convinced with Adolphe's presentation?
I'm very impressed with your dress today. It goes perfectly with the topic, I think. Yeah. I love your hat. It's great. Yeah. And actually, Finland has the world's highest consumption of coffee per person in the world. So it's a very interesting thing. There's one thing I'm wondering. since when has coffee been cultivated in Rwanda? Is it like, hundreds of years, or is it, a deliberate attempt by the government to,
Like coffee started to be popular in Rwanda in 1970s. Yeah.
1970, so it's pretty recent. Okay. Now let's find out what the panel of judges and our audience thought about Adolphe's presentation. On my count of 3, your vote becomes final. 3, 2, 1.
Adolphe from Rwanda. And the results? Let's find out.
1. Ryan, what convinced you?
Well, I'm a big coffee lover, and I love to try different kinds of coffee. And earlier, like Tao was saying, the Luwak coffee, I'm a big fan of, but it's expensive. So for him to explain what Rwandan coffee is, I'm kind of intrigued by it. And I want to learn more about it. So that's why I felt like his presentation was really well done, because you don't just hear the presentation, you're like, all right, we're good, we're done. You actually want to know more. You're very interested and kind of want to go home and kind of do your own studies online. So I think he did a great presentation on that part. So
let's take some questions from the audience, what they thought of Adolphe's presentation. Anybody care to? Yes.
I love your presentation a lot. You have a real passion in there. Passion is number one. Yeah, but it would be much better. It would have been much better if there is a percentage of fair trade.
Okay. So the audience gave their opinion. Let's find out how they voted for Adolphe. So far, one kind is in the lead in the studio, but anything can happen on Bring It On. This is excluding the online votes and the final pitch. So cast your vote. Go to the Arirang TV website or our application and let your voice be heard. Last up, we have Ina representing Russia. Let's give it up for Ina.
Hi, my name is Ina Maslova, and I will be representing Russia today. So, what do you know about Russia? Is it flag, vodka, matryoshka, tall Russian women like me, or Moscow, Red Square? What do you know? What do you know? Big country. Tauro, what do you know about Russia?
Vodka. And well-dressed, elegant women like you.
Okay.
And preserved food. You have lots of, dishes, that you can, you preserve and eat later.
That's true. That's true. Good answer. But when I ask my friends and they tell me like vodka and big country and it's winter, actually that's not all. So today I'm going to present you that Russia has a very gorgeous nature and it's really a good place for tourism. And as an example, I'm going to talk about the place called Lake Baikal. So what is a Lake Baikal? It is only 5 hours away by plane from Korea. So for those foreigners who are living abroad, like far away, and you would like to come to Korea, you can stop by at Baikal Lake, take a rest, and then come to Korea because Korea has planes to this place. And why did I choose lake? I think many people would ask me, why lake? Lake is like everywhere, every country has a lake. What? Did you see a lake that looks like a sea? Oh, it's really beautiful. And it is really cold in Russia, but it has stunning nature. And Lake Baikal has very unique animals. And also, it's a spiritual place. If you go there, it gives you positive energy. And it's a good place for tourism. You can go there with your family, your friend, by yourself. You have like all kinds of activities that you can do at the Lake Baikal. So, this is an oldest lake in the world. It was formed 25 million years ago. Can you believe it? It's like a seaside. And also, it's the most deepest lake in the world. It's like more than 1,600 meters at the deepest. It has unique nature, unique plants, unique animals. It's declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996. Can you imagine? It's like the most beautiful, place in the world. So what can you do there? The water there is clear as a glass. Can you believe it? Can you swim? You can swim in such wonderful water. You can look at the animals that live only at Lake Baikal. Isn't it cute? Nerpa. It's called Nerpa. Also, you can try, this is Baikal fish called omul. It's only at Baikal. Let me tell you, it's good. I mean, the dish itself, omul, you can try it baked or like sashimi or even barbecued. So different kinds of dishes. Yes, and you can fish there and have cruise there. You can do whatever you want. So as you can see, Lake Baikal is great for active tourism. It's great for family tourism. Great for taking just a rest. It's a mystical place for spiritual people. And it's good for your health. So thank you for listening and welcome to Lake Baikal. I'm so proud to introduce Lake Baikal in Korea. So thank you for this opportunity.
That was a very educational presentation by Ina. We learned a lot about Russia. Now the panel, all four of you are convinced by Ina's presentation.
My question would be, is it financially grinding to people who don't make that much money? Like if you want to go on vacation, say a quick vacation to Lake Baikal, would you have to spend a lot of money? Is there a resort there to go to? Like, what would the financial side be?
Well, actually, this place, the wonderful thing about Lake Baikal is that depending on your financial, you can choose what kind of activities you would like to do. Sure, you can spend a lot and do like diving, take a cruise, and eat like very expensive dishes there. But also, it can be a little bit, how can I say, economic? Yeah, you can save money, so you can create your own tourism plan depending on how much budget do you have.
Oh, thank you, Ina. Fred, you heard Ina's answer. Would you plan a trip to Lake Baikal?
I think I would plan a trip because for me, I'm not trying to think of it from my point of view, but other people like younger generation, if you're in university and you want to take a quick trip, like you said, it's close to Korea. It's only a 5-hour flight. Some people just can't afford to go to, other places like the Bahamas or somewhere far. So, I mean, somewhere close, and like you said, it's beautiful, the scenery, the view, and they have activities that you can afford to do, good food. I'd go there.
If you could bring one person from our studio, who would you bring to Lake Baikal?
Only one? That's a trick question. Why are you looking at me like that? She's only
giving
one.
you the eye.
Right, she got that stank eye.
Stank eye.
Let's take some questions from our audience. Jesse.
Thank you. It looks like an amazing place. I have a couple questions really quick. One is just the temperature, so that's very simple. The second is the purity of the water. Is it very clear? Is there any pollution in it? Or is it safe to, for example, if one was feeling adventurous, to dive in and swim in?
Okay, this is a good question. Actually, you can go there any season. It depends what you want to see. But the temperature near Lake Baikal is not so high. The highest is about like 12 degrees Celsius. It's not so high. So even if you go during the winter, it's going to be not cold because I've been there. It's not cold. It's just, how you think 시원해요. Yeah, and it brings you more energy. And you can dive there as well. You can dive, you can fish, you can do whatever you want, actually.
So the water's clean?
The water is the cleanest water in the world, actually.
Wow.
And the ecology at the Baikal Lake is best ecological place. It's really, really clean. You can see the bottom, even though it's deep. Like not at the deepest because it's too deep, but when you look down, you can see the bottom.
Okay, so in the question and answer session, all of our lights from the judges went off. I don't know what happened.
I feel responsible.
I take it back.
That
I
was
take
my
it back. I
question.
might not want to go there on vacation.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Oh, can I add just one more thing?
Yes.
Just one more thing. Lake Baikal, like if you go by the side of Lake Baikal, it's 12 degrees. But if you go like 30 minutes away where the tourism area, it's 30 degrees. In the summer.
Gotcha.
So it's warm.
Let's find out what the final votes are for Ina. On my count of 3, please, judges, press your buzzers, and the audience, please take out your smartphones and get ready to vote. 3, 2, 1.
Ina from Russia. And the results? Let's find out.
A 1. Oh, so some last-minute changes. Our panel of judges, Brian, Taru, and Amy, voted for Ina. Let's find out what the audience thought about Ina's presentation. So far, Ina is in the lead in the studio, but this is without the online points and, of course, the final pitch. Now, Bring It On studio recording is being streamed live on our homepage and YouTube, and viewers are dropping in comments. Let's check some of them. One user wrote, "Always unafraid of new challenges, bring it on. I'm excited to learn about 12 different cultures and items from second season. Go bring it on." Thank you. And another user wrote that all of the presenters used the 4-minute presentation time wisely, simple and to the point. It was a great presentation. We thought so too. Now let's get back to the competition. We'll give 1 minute each to each of our contestants. After hearing their final pitch, it's up to the judges to award 1 extra point to just 1 contestant. This time, we'll start things off with Ina.
Okay, so I would like to add something to my presentation, like one kind. He lived in Korea, so he tried Korean food. He knows what is it, and he was talking from his experience, and it was good presentation. And Adolphe as well, he knows what the coffee tastes like. So, do you know if I've been to Baikal and I was talking from my personal experience or not? You don't know that. Here's the proof. This is like Baikal, this is me. Here's the proof. And actually, the Lake Baikal, it's a huge place and you can do so many activities, and 4 minutes wasn't enough in the presentation. So you can take a train. It goes like around the lake and you can choose the spot where you would like to rest. Or you can fish, winter fishing. Have you tried? It's really nice. It's really interesting. You can ski. You can do whatever you want at this great place.
Thank you, Ina. Next up for the final pitch is Adolphe.
So this is traditional song I'm gonna sing.
Ooh. Oh.
Woo.
Oh, that's a traditional song. Then I would like to give this gift to Arirang TV. This is the heart that shows that Rwanda loves everyone. I made it by myself when I was coming to Korea. It's made by banana shells. You can see it, so I think she's gonna go with it.
Thank you.
Then, among our judges, one of them is gonna go with the Rwandan coffee. I just prepared it. I think the first one. Okay, so for the rest, they get booklets about Rwanda tourism and Rwandan coffee explaining more. Thanks.
Thank you,
Rwanda loves you. Thank you very much.
He knows how it goes.
Well, really, Adolphe went all out for the final pitch. Thank you, Adolphe, for your final pitch. I'm sure that impressed some of our judges. Next up is One Kind.
One Kind better have brought that bibimbap.
All right, you guys. I talked about hansik Korean food. It's delicious, it's very healthy for you, it gives you good skin, it boosts up your immunity, and it ranges from meat to all types of vegetables, and I'm sure you've witnessed it. So when you have time, please try out Korean hansik food. All right? Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, check it out.
Give me all the K-food that you got, about to fill my stomach all the way to the top. So tasty, so delicious. Don't leave out the side dish. I love them dishes. The best food in the universe, been a fiend to it ever since birth. Hey y'all, it's a K-food day. If you're feeling like I'm feeling, say oh, yay. Oh,
Yay.
oh,
Yeah.
When I say Han, you say chic. Han,
Chic.
Han,
Chic.
Thank you.
Give it up for my man one time. Ripping it up on the mic. One time.
Wow, this is gonna be some tough decision making from our judges.
No, this is easy. He didn't bring no bibimbap.
True that. But all three of our contestants gave a wonderful final pitch, and now it's up to you to just pick one person to award the one bonus point to. So huddle up, guys.
It's decision time. And what will it be?
Okay, judges, have you guys made a decision?
Yes, we did.
Brian, will you do us the honors?
This week's extra point goes to, drum roll, Wong Kai!
Oh, thank you.
Can I ask why?
You know, everybody else had a great presentation, of course, and, you know, I got some free coffee out of this, but he really put his heart into the last part. I felt like the rap was very thought of very well, and you can hear everything. He enunciated all his words. You can hear what he was talking about, and it was just really joyous to our ears. You know, I just wanted to hear what he was talking about, and it kind of puts a different twist on what Korean food is. Like Korean people, people who think about Korea think of it very, what do you call it? Stern and cold, or, you know, old school. But he brought like this new school flavor to it. So I think that's the main reason why we.
One kind, you look surprised
I
when
was
they
really
announced the
shocked
winner.
because I thought he was going to win because he brought in the dance, the costume. He brought a whole different culture to the stage, and I really like his dance. So I thought they were going to give it to him, but yeah, I'm thankful and blessed. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, so this week's bonus point goes to one kind. Now, anything can really happen on Bring It On. So let's find out what the total score is. The votes are in, all of them, including the online votes. But first, let's talk to our contestants. Guys, are you confident about winning? Especially Ina, you had the most points in the studio.
Actually, I'm not sure because I think all the presentations were great. And for me, it was kind of adventure because English is not my native language and I tried to express as much as I want, but I couldn't. But thank you all for voting and I'll do a better job next time.
Okay. Adolphe, you went all out in your final pitch and you even gave some Rwandan coffee to Brian, but you did not receive the one extra bonus point.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's kind of okay because like just as he saw the coffee, like you saw like Rwandan Earth gift, that's all. That's representing my country. That's what I wanted. So the result, anyway they will come out, I'll just accept it because the judges, they did their great job.
You know, it's okay if you take back the coffee. I'll totally allow it.
Okay, so like I brought it as a gift. So I didn't, a gift, when you give a gift, you don't need to get it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a bigger man than I am.
You wanted to take it and give it to you.
True that. Yeah. And last but not least, one kind. You received the panel's extra points.
Thank you guys so much, every single one of you guys.
Do you think that will affect the total score?
I'm not sure, but you know, rather than winning, I'm just happy to spread, you know, Korean culture, and it really brings, you know, people from all different types of nations together. So yeah.
Yeah, all three of our presenters gave a wonderful presentations, but I should remind the viewers and you guys that the person that comes in last place today will have to gruel it out in the redemption round on the 5th episode. So it means that you're not out, but I warn you, you do not want to be in that place.
Yeah.
You do not want to be in the redemption round. Okay, so it's time to hear the verdict. I have the results in my hand. Who will it be? I'll start with the runner-up. Runner-up today with 46.66 points. Who do you think will be, Ina?
I have no idea, actually.
All right, now you take it to the Korean variety style.
Runner-up.
4 minutes to give their best presentation, followed by a Q&A session. The runner-up.
Congratulations, Ina. Oh my God. Thank you. Which means that you are exempt from the redemption round and you have some time to prepare for your next presentation. So how are you going to come back with your next presentation?
I'll be preparing more interesting topics, so please wait and you'll see.
Okay, so now between these two boys, Adolphe and One Kind, one of them will be crowned today's winner and the other will have to prepare another presentation in the redemption round. Who will it be? Okay, I'll announce today's winner. Today's winner is with 69.84 points. Today's winner is Adolphe or One Kind. Today's winner is
Who will rise to the top?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Panel. Studio audience. Bring It On app. Arirang website. And the final score.
Congratulations, One Kind! You've presented a couple of times on our first season, but this is your first win. Am I
think
right?
This is the first time, winning first place. And like I said, sometimes you got to get second place to get to first place. And I just want to thank all of you guys for voting me and taking the time to listen to my presentation. I thought Adolphe did a very great job. He was very passionate. And Ina, she was very sweet presenter. And who knows, I might see them in the next round.
Right.
Anything can go. But thank you guys for voting me. Yeah.
Congratulations, One Kind. We're only done with the first episode of Bring It On Season 2, and the heat is really on. We're going beyond Korea in the second season, introducing special items around the world and bringing it to you. Next week, please join us for more eye-opening discoveries as our international contestants bring stories about their respective homelands. See you then.